that simple. That's not allowed. This is not FPL. This is a major. Would be pretty bad in the grand scheme of things, but let's see. No bias though in this one. Nafany trying to hold things down as best he can, but took a big headshot, and that's going to compromise the positions for Cloud9 now, as we see Hexed in the pit position. A number of EG players who will start to emerge at his weakest moment when he has no cover. Neelan curious though, taking some damage, but they've wasted enough time. At this point, Cloud9 are just going to hold on to their Kevlar, because without a kit, they're not going to be defusing this bomb anytime soon. Going for the frag, patient with the Julies.
And they dead.
Yeah, they are going to get smoked. Such an awkward scenario. It was hilarious to me. Very funny.
Very nice. Well, hey, hopefully that's not a problem here for EG. Automatic, able to spot Nafany. Cloud9 trying that boost. Got spotted beforehand. There are a couple of kills, though. The rifle's on the right side of the map here for Cloud9 to make something happen. Shiro going up top and taking 2 more. This should not have been so convincing for Cloud9, but they're able to put their rifles in the right position. As well, he knows he's walking into a trap already. The smoke grid will try to isolate the fights, but it's just wasting so much time as well. Utter disaster onto this B bomb site. Deploying some more smokes towards that long position. 49 seconds on the clock. There's quite a fair amount of counter utility for Cloud9 to deal with, but Hobbit can't win the duel. Or actually, he will get the trade one way or another. Molotov to drop Breeze. Now, where did the remainder go? They've got Hexed in the apartments and Neelan getting dropped on Banana. Now it seems there's a plan C, as there's the entry, there's the trade, and now Wiz finds himself alone. Going to A didn't work, going to B didn't work, back to A again, lost his teammates. We can see the occasional pick from Nafany will work very nicely indeed for that final kill. I will say I did speedrun Attack on Titan, but that is like, that. I think that's like a GOAT series, so if you are going to do it, at least let it be that. Now Launders is trying to get me into all kinds of stuff. That's how it starts. Oh boy.
He's got plenty of info. He doesn't have info towards mid. So that leaves Buster in a somewhat awkward situation as he starts to fall back. But I mean, this is a problem because,
well, EG 30 seconds grouped up towards A, and still 1 smoke left. So that can go up towards long. A single flash. Would be nice if they could use that, because this crossfire looks pretty solid. Nafany will just stay tucked up above, and Buster from down below delivers what might be the final blow of this round. Automatic is stuck in a position where there is nothing more to do but try and borrow a book from this little bookshelf.
7.
Ooh, yeah, go for it, why not?
Waiting for the repick from Buster. That is great. That's a good advantage. Isolate the long player, allows them to collect a rifle. Now they could consider just sending it, because we can see it's panic station for Cloud9 now. And Automatic continues. Knife out though, and Shiro will punish him for his insolence. Some position loss. Axile still in the apartments though, and the bomb site is surrounded. So they've got quite far, all things considered. 1 rifle and remaining 2 players. Wiz with no armor has the AK. Neelan with the armor has a Glock, but sometimes situations are less than ideal. Who makes a play first? Wiz has a HE grenade as well, but really you want him holding that AK. Spots one now, but Shiro will deal with him. Switched out for an AK to be more nimble as Neelan tries to clutch with the Glock now. Well, he's 1/3 of the way there. Hold on a second. This would be absurd. It's been a very expensive round, but, well, they start to press on. They don't see anything there, but the bomb now focused on the B bomb site. So will it be a wrap? Will they try to? You can see Hobbit holding things down there. 3 players now on this A bomb site as Hex tries to catch him. Big swing from Hobbit. And off he goes towards B. The wrap is on. It's down to Shiro and Nafany. 22 seconds on the clock. Molotov's coming their way, but still, the push is gradual from EG. The flashes will come. The flashes will go. Long gone are the flashes when the peak comes in. Automatic and Neelan instantly drops. 10 seconds to plant this bomb, and Shiro through the smoke. The 5-7. Hex has no chance. You can see them looking towards Banana, where there are some retake grenades, some delay grenades, but Hex has made his way forward and caught Hobbit, which really compromises long. Axel has to work now. Not sure if he saw 2 players, but the flashes are in, and so is Breeze with a second entry. Buster to trade, hiding behind the smoke quietly. And that buys time for the rotation. However, the rotation is being waited for. Neelan's on long. We can see Shiro making his way towards Library. That bomb can't get planted until Buster is dealt with, though. Reinforcements are here. Finally, he is traded. Nafany's been dropped as well. Shiro in the 1v1 now. Where is Neelan? He traded his teammate. He has some information. Neelan trying to jump past the angle, but Shiro is so be avoided by Cloud9, but they are forced to fall back to avoid them. Really forcing Cloud9 away, but he comes straight back with a pop flash and 2 kills. Nafany and the M4A4 makes it look easy with the crayon gun. Very shiny to see.
And then Hex, because they're down, feels like he just needs to make a solo play. Axar waiting for it the entire time. Perfect crosshair placement to deliver the headshot. Now Nafany, oh no, he hasn't even been cleared. Oh boy, it's all gone wrong. Wiz has to reload the AWP before he can try the 1-on-4. Much room for error. We've only got 5 shots in that AWP nowadays. Come on, Wiz, here we go. Get on the KZ servers, mate. There we go. And the jump round into the waiting arms of Shiro. See if EG can handle this.
The bomb is now committed to that short position, so this could be quite an interesting one indeed. Buster will begin the proceedings. You can see Hobbit's playing the bait now. But there's Breeze coming in from the side now. The bomb did freeze somewhat around that short position, maybe because it's Wiz with the AWP, and now it has been lost. So many players in the pit, only one of which has been dealt with, and Automatic was on the lurk in the meantime. Their setup from Cloud9 was not broken by EG. And I was wondering before that came through if we might just see a faster pace round from EG, just execute into a B bomb site, let's say. It's exploded. They know he's a lurker on Banana, but they're not going to be too aggressive about it, Cloud9. In fact, Hobbit's wondering what's happening over towards him. So they'll only be Exile now, and he's going to get domed, which means that EG are in a very good position. Timing works out on this occasion. There are only a few rounds left. Only 1 round left after this one in this half. So I don't know how much they have to lose, really. They will at least make it expensive. They want as many of them to die as possible to this explosion. Round number 4 then for EG. Start to wonder. Are they going to send it straight into B, I wonder? Sorry, full 5 players. They've got Hexed over towards A. They wonder about changing the pace, and it seems they're threatening to do that. There's the trade. Trying to do more. Shiro's got a wide open CT position, though. You can see that weapons are being switched, so the danger is not over just yet. There's a smoke towards CT. Now, do they continue to pursue? Hobbit's in a very sneaky angle. As this smoke disappears, his position will be conceded. So in the last round of the half, there'll be a change of pace. We can see Hex swinging top mid, wondering what's happening. He's going to be looking further for information as they start to edge towards Shiro. Lurk has been dispatched up over towards A. Automatic now, trying to force their way in towards B. Do they have any utility left? Well, that's one way to do it. Down goes Shiro, Automatic left. We've seen him up before. 33 seconds on the clock. Needs to get that bomb planted. More grenades are coming through, down to 4 HP. And there's the swing and the final shot from Exile. A headshot to finish.
Treats for us. Smoke from Cloud9 straight into B. This is fast, and the dualies are not ready on the hold. Automatic out of ammo after getting the 1 frag. He makes it a second before falling, but that CT smoke is there.
Or B, rather, so he needs to get back there. To try and have an angle. That's perfect timing for the flashbang. Exile finds himself in the old pool. Not pool day, but Inferno pool. And Wiz has been dropped. Neelan forced to get closer now. Still anyone's game. It's all about the headshot, but the Breeze, he's taken 1 already. And now Exile, it'll be his turn as well. USP will continue versus these 2 Glocks. Breeze continuing to close the distance on this B bomb site. No kits though, so they need to be pressing on with it. Creeping around the site, you can see Shiro jiggling. He's seen the shadow, and it's absolutely free onto Neelan. Now they can play the beeps. Breeze in the middle of the site. Last one to... Well, this is getting somewhat nervous then for Cloud9. I do wonder if they're going to pop flash Nafany in, because they can't just wait for all these smokes to go. There are still 3. There's another one deployed by EG. This is an ideal situation from the CT perspective. Indeed, Nafany goes flying through. They've got to force the issue now into the crossfire, though. Hex blinds too, and Neelan is still here. But they're rotating away. Shiro, with the bomb, is staying behind for the time being. Looking into a crossfire on this A bomb site. This is quite a gambly round that we are seeing now. They haven't spotted a bomb just yet, and Neelan will stay at the back of the bomb site, so they're really going for this. 12 seconds on the clock, and with that pick, Neelan still doesn't move. 1B just hiding at the back. 7 seconds to plant that bomb, and Shiro's got no time to clear the bomb site. Running 5-7. You can see how urgent that was. Could have stood still as well. Either way, will run distraction with his grenades at least. But Axel doesn't know what lies behind this smoke grenade, and now he sees it. There is a trade frag denied by Shiro. 2 more players here, however. Surely you send it. You'd be mad not to. Bomb needs to be collected on ramp. How Shiro cleans out these angles. The pre-fire onto Breeze as well, and the dream has collapsed once again for EG. This was not the strongest buy for them. They try to combine their forces like a transformer, but it was dismantled more like Lego.
Yeah, a little too easily. Where there's like only 20 of the stickers or whatever like exist. Just like weird stuff like that. I had no idea. Oh, hello, Hobbit. Oh, they tried to knife him. They don't get it. Here's the full USPs in this one. So easy pickings. Cloud9 just seeing which player can get the most eco.
A coach role has a lot of variability in Counter-Strike. Some are just straight cheerleaders, some are babysitters, making sure people get on planes and so on. They call a coach, but they don't do any actual coaching. But I think with an analyst as well, to try and tighten up the game, plug the leaks and so on, can also be really important. 3 CTs left for EG now as Exile rounds the corner and the B bomb site is completely secured. No more saving to do for Automatic in this 1 versus 4. Bombs planted on B, forced to fight on A. That's where this one will end as Cloud9 make it to 16 rounds.
They get to start on CT side at least, on the Evil Geniuses side of things. So let's hope that can help them out early. They've got a good stack on this side. Wiz not able to get anything going, and Breezy also dealt with. That stack looks strong, and Neelan's just been holding Palace with Automatic on the rotate. Neelan's been here the whole time. Finally tries to get active, but not able to land the shots in time. It's a clean bomb plant for Cloud9.
EG have 2 players remaining to try and win this pistol. Neelan makes his way through. They will hear him, and they'll reposition accordingly. You can see Nafani hiding by triple now, looking for Hexed. And then there was one. They all know exactly where he is, just poking, prodding, but they can play the bomb. He doesn't stand a chance of winning this round at this point. Around the smoke, but how much can he focus on this position once the pop comes through from Palace? Well, he might be dealt with before that. In the red, now dead. Hobbit's done his job, and Wiz will be dispatched of as well. This is a force buy from EG. They need to find something here. Of course, Wiz has left money for an AWP later on, but the rest of them won't get much of anything for their investment. Just the B players remaining now for EG. Yeah, Mac 10 for Breeze. But that isn't a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. Now things getting a little scary. If he managed to win that frag, maybe they send it to try and block, but that will not be happening. Everybody's wiped out. A bit of money made towards, as we can see, Cloud9 certainly setting the pace and controlling the nature of this round. Quite static at the present. Breeze had to catch that one, surely. All the advantages there. Didn't quite land the jewel, though. Just the 1 bullet, I think. Hex came to take his place, and Nafani's ready for it. Dream is collapsing for EG now. They're all spread out individually at this point. You can see Neelan heading over to help. Automatic. Nafani just, wow, behind the defenses here. No one covering the angles. Dismantling almost single-handedly this entire round. They have no position. It's like they're, I guess they are saving at this point, although that might change things quite a bit. Now we've got the bomb carry over towards B-bomb site. Won't matter though, as Hobbit cleans out the rest. I do wonder if EG are being conditioned to focus on control of mid, which they haven't had in a single round just yet. And I do wonder if Cloud9 are going to maybe make a play somewhere else. We shall see.
Breeze trying to pick up guns.
Yeah,
so
right.
Annoying.
Breeze trying to do what he can. But again, EG, of course, in a round like this, EG are completely at the mercy of Cloud9. But it feels like the buy rounds are hardly any different.
Only Hex had a rifle there. It was a nice angle. But 2 body shots on the Deeg won't do it. And yeah, as you're saying, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. I feel like if Cloud9 were to lose 1 or 2 rounds especially, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run like a fast B play at some point. For now, though, the mid plays have been working very nicely indeed. Breeze falls back into the corner. You can figure that there's going to be swings like this at this point. Cloud9 very confident. 18 seconds. Where is the bomb going? It is coming to A, but it doesn't matter. They will win by elimination.
Those pixel angles. More presence being shown now in that mid position in terms of utility. 40 seconds on the clock. Automatic is here to try and defend Connector from Nafany, who's creeping. Shiro's posted up on the other side. Hex moving through now as Breeze shows his position. Shiro looking for the flick. Now that's the EG we want to see. Right, but how many rounds will they have before we get there? Looking for number 8 now as Exile will be ready for Breeze. He doesn't even get to click on his mouse. He is a goner, and Hex is too. You mentioned trying to stay alive. It was an aggressive setup, and it's had 0 results.
Yeah, it looked... Oh, Nafany with another clean shot. Oh, we might get more here. Spotting Nealon on the site. He is extremely low, though. Now Hobbit flanking Automatic. Nothing Automatic can do. It's just Nealon trying to survive at this point. There's another kill for him. He'll pad those stats. But yeah, that's tough for EG. I think the initial setup looked like it might have been Hexed jump peeking to try and almost bait out that he's the only player there, and then they wouldn't clear that corner. The way it ends up working is that they end up just hard clearing that one corner. It's a lovely pre.
The B sign, shoot over it. Gotta respect it. Breeze just saw Nafany's hand before the rest of him. Needs to stay alive now. He sits on this advantage. We can see Wiz in, connects up, deals with Hobbit. Maybe a 3rd round is on the cards here for EG. 5v3, taking 0 damage. Oh, never mind. Shiro just waiting. Lovely flick onto Automatic.
Oh, and it's that FAMAS anchoring this B bomb site. Hexed in a committed position, turns away and can't get back in time. Axar with a double entry onto the B bomb site. And in a split second, the advantage from EG gets turned against them.
Walking into the hands of Shiro now is Nealon. Double scope to make sure, takes his neck clean off. That leaves Wiz to surely hold on to his AWP. He can do a lot with that. Can he get around the corner in time? Well, one way or another, he'll escape.
Now Wiz at least getting a couple of kills and saving the AWP.
All over that mid position. We haven't really seen an apps push from EG in this half just yet. We did see Wiz on the balcony for 1 round. Nafany dropped by Breeze. Drops the smoke. Avoid the response and catches Exile as well. Great play from Breeze. Exactly.
25 seconds remaining. Might be the save call here. Shiro with another miss. Hasn't been at his best here on Mirage.
Yeah, Shiro.
Come on, man. All right, well, he listened. He hit that shot. Definitely save time. Look at all the X's on the map. They're all in like the exact same position.
Ooh. Guess we didn't see Nafany there. Passing ships in the night. Oh no. Bouncing off the ladder and Breeze is ready. That was crazy. 47 seconds left.
Yeah, looking good for EG in this one. Again, just able to win a couple of early fights. Breezy starting to get involved now from his position. Really nice to see him show up. We know what he's capable of in past years. It was back in 2019 that he was a real star in the NA region. Would love to see him get back to that level. Oh, and that's more like it from Wiz. And the molly will get the kill onto Shiro. So there we go, a couple more kills here. Oh, look at this. Fast from Cloud9 out through Palace. There's no one here. Oh no, Nealon's not ready. He's got a smoke in hand. It's the fast pace from Cloud9 that we were waiting for towards one of these bomb sites, and it has caught EG out.
Nice smoke down the stairs. Always wanted to be touching the sides, and it is. Oh, that molly was almost a disaster for Automatic. 4v4, Shiro coming in from the back, 180, and down goes Wiz. Hexton Breeze now. Try and do what they can for a 5th round, but it only gets more difficult as Nafany swings, eats too much flashbang, falls back. Clock is ticking, they both have kits, but to get all these frags as well as defuse the bomb.
Here is Buster as that B anchor I was talking about earlier. He's got an incendiary this time, but I don't know if he's going to be able to put it down in time. Oh, well, he has. Hext wasn't able to get out into the open. They've been slowed tremendously. The rotate has arrived. It is not looking good for EG, but they decide to commit into the waiting arms of the players with the USPs. This is just so comfortable now. Buster shutting it down alongside Axile. And that is a
opportunity. Buster looking to clean up with the MP9 again. We see that aggression from Cloud9 at the beginning of the CT half that we saw on Inferno. Automatic starts to look down towards the stairs just as Nafany peeks him up top. Lurker has been eliminated elsewhere. Cloud9 were firmly in control on the T side, and they appear to be on their CT side as well. That was a labored frag that didn't go Shiro's way. Hobbit has made his way out of the palace, and again, Hex will be caught with a grenade in his hand. Wiz not far behind.
I think their strong site anchors were part of that reason. Hobbit very good on this A site. He has been traded this time, though. Nafany's here as backup. They're not expecting a second man committed. They think they've dealt with the A anchor. Oh, wait, the flash makes it awkward. He's up on the ladder. He's down to the clock. It's not as clean of a round as Cloud9 would have wanted here. Maybe a bomb plant available for EG now. Oh, Shiro. Oh, mate. Okay. Axel stole the last one, but still.
Now, from the rounds I've seen in this series, I feel like the mid-round is sometimes an issue for EG and where things start to fall apart. They are keeping the trades in their favor, though, as they have a man advantage. Start flying into the B bomb site, distracted by the short position, and they don't know about Buster just yet. He has not announced his spot. There he is. One on the site, one on the balcony. And again, it starts to fall apart. The longer the round goes on, the worse it becomes for EG. But they'll be put out of their misery. Mercy shown by Cloud9 by way of victory. 16-4, an extremely brief